U.S. and Canada, January 26, 2026.
Oh man, be careful out here, y'all.
Not sure if I'll get all this shoveling done.
Snow was still falling in some places Monday morning, but here are the snowfall totals across New York State for the storm that hit on Sunday and Monday. 3 cities in upstate New York set snowfall records on January 25th, according to the National Weather Service. In Albany, 10.6 inches, Binghamton 10.2 inches, and Rochester 8.3 inches. The official rainfall total in Syracuse on Sunday was 7.7 inches. The record for that day was 9.1 inches, set in 1993, according to the Weather Service. The highest snowfall total in NYC so far was 14.9 inches in Washington Heights, Manhattan. More than a foot of snow covered the ground in the Hudson Valley, Long Island, and northern New Jersey. New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut were under states of emergency as their governors warned the public against travel due to poor road conditions. New York City's major airports reported thousands of canceled flights, and LaGuardia Airport was closed for several hours.
স্নো বাসা থেকে বাইরে হওয়া যায় না, এত স্নো, সব স্নো ভর্তি। ওই দেখো ওখানে কিভাবে কাটতাছে।
The MTA stated that NYC subways and buses continue to operate throughout the day, although some bus passengers experienced delays. NJ Transit service was suspended for the day. New York City public schools will hold DARE classes on Monday. Mayor Zoran Mamdani confirmed after he dismissed the possibility of a snow holiday. The mayor himself was seen helping shovel cars out of the snow, joking that no task is too big and no job is too small. While Sunday's snowfall didn't break any all-time records, it did break the record for the date.
Some of the areas of our neighborhood, it looks like a tornado went through.
NJ Transit began restoring service on Monday after last weekend's snowstorm, starting with light rail for the morning commute. All 3 light rail lines are expected to operate on a weekday schedule, although delays and cancellations are possible. Limited bus service is expected to follow later that day, with an initial focus on heavily traveled routes.
Hey guys, look at this. Time check is 10:44 a.m. Tapos, ayan, yung weather.
Commuter rail and access link service are also planned to gradually resume as inspections are completed and road conditions improve. Governor Mikey Sherrill urged residents to work from home if possible, noting that road conditions remain hazardous. Meanwhile, in Canada, a devastating and historic winter storm hit south of Toronto on Sunday, bringing widespread heavy snowfall and strong winds that reduced visibility to near blizzard conditions. The storm produced the most snowfall ever reported at Toronto-Pearson Airport in a single day.
Just split right down the middle.
Okay. In front of Volume Mart. Where are you now? That was easy. Kami da accent. Where are you now?
Hey everyone, I'm Charlene. Thanks.
The snow came as part of a larger weather system affecting much of the U.S. and eastern Canada. On the southern border, more than 1 million customers lost power on Sunday, and airlines canceled more than 10,000 flights. Toronto-Pearson Airport reported hundreds of snow cancellations on Sunday. Widespread travel problems were also reported on area highways due to the rapid snowfall and low visibility. Eastward winds triggered the formation of lake-strengthened snow bands off Lake Ontario, which pounded the Greater Toronto area with intense snowfall rates of 3 to 5 centimeters per hour. This is the all-time snowfall day ever reported at Toronto-Pearson Airport, where records date back to 1938. The previous snowfall was 39.9 centimeters on February 25, 1965. To put this into perspective, Toronto experienced more snowfall in 6 hours on Sunday, 32 centimeters, than the airport typically receives in an entire January, 31 centimeters. See some visuals from the massive winter storm that hit southern Ontario below. As of Sunday, flight tracking data shows that more than 500 scheduled departures and arrivals were canceled as airlines struggled with de-icing requirements, runway conditions, and logistics staffing. According to analysis by aviation firm Cirium, approximately 41% of scheduled flights at Pearson Airport were canceled by Sunday morning. Inbound flight cancellations were even higher, with approximately 62% of arriving flights canceled. Billy Bishop Toronto City Airport, YTZ, also reported significant disruptions, with approximately 30% of its flights canceled. Earlier, extreme cold weather hit several states in the U.S. At least hundreds of trees and homes were damaged by the coldest temperatures of the winter. More than 250 million people are under a cold weather warning that is expected to last for several days, raising concerns for those without shelter or power. Sunday was the worst day for flight cancellations since the pandemic. Over 19,000 flights have been canceled during this storm. Schools in major cities have canceled classes or moved to remote learning for Monday. This weekend's storm brought a huge stripe of snow from the Rockies to the northeast. At least 18 states reported 12 inches or more of snow in one or more locations. Now, with sunlight streaming across most of the country, you can see all that snow via GOES 19 weather satellite imagery. States from Oklahoma and Kansas to Ohio, West Virginia and Pennsylvania are almost completely snow-covered. Most of the Northeast is too, but clouds are obscuring the view to the surface.
The sap inside gets so cold that it just explodes.